Hey, hey, hey. creativelylisamarie back again with another YouTube weekly live. That's creativelylisamarie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Okay. Hey, Margie. Alright, just trying to get everything is not wanting to let me set up. Okay, there we go. Jeez. That looks good. Hey, JC. Thanks for coming. And thanks for coming, Margie. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I didn't even know if people were gonna show up or not. I might as well share that I'm live on Instagram. I didn't bother sharing on Facebook. It's too much of a hassle. I figure if people are gonna come, they'll come. Oh my gosh, I haven't done any of this stuff in so long. Like, my stuff isn't logged in anymore, and oh no. Oh, shoot. I swear, I come upstairs and none of my stuff is working. I don't know what is going on, but downstairs I have no problem using any of my devices, and I come upstairs and nothing is working now, and it's really annoying me. On top of everything else, I'm like, dude, can I just have this go smooth? Like, this is why I've been staying off of social media and stuff, because I'm just like, I'm not in the mood for this crap. Like, I have too much like real life stuff going on to deal with stupid stuff, and I don't understand what's going on. All right. Okay, I can't log in to Instagram from my laptop all of a sudden for some reason, so I need to find my live on my tablet, which is not working all of a sudden, and see if I can copy the link from my tablet to my Instagram account, which, oh my gosh, none of this should be so difficult, but that's all my life is now, is just nothing is good anymore. Everything is such a hassle. Okay, JC, you've missed me? Like on my lives? I don't think I think you've been live before, but I mean, I think we've usually like chatted here and there on Instagram. Let's see. It's funny because people tell me that, and I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, because some people I hardly ever chat with, and I'm like, what do you miss? Like me posting my stories all the time or something? It's like that. I've thought about this a lot. It's like how they say when someone passes away and people will be like, "Oh, I really like this about them," or "I really miss this," or "I really miss them," and yada yada. But it's like the person never knew that when they were alive, and it was like too late at that point, obviously. And I've been thinking about stuff like that a lot lately, and I'm like, I don't know. I think it matters to let people know while they matter or whatever. I guess. Um, oh, thanks for letting them know in the chat. I just put the link in the chat from my tablet. Let's see. All right, Stephanie Joy messaged me. She said she can't be on tonight. So if you're watching the replay, Stephanie Joy, I miss you, and I hope you enjoy the replay, and hopefully, I'll see you on my next live. Hopefully that will keep working. Okay. Oh, Stephanie Joy just commented. Okay. I got your comment on Instagram, Stephanie Joy. I just saw that you commented here in the comments. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember. Y'all, I haven't been live in a long time, and my life is still a complete mess. So please just bear with me and give me some grace if I don't remember every single thing and like how I normally used to do things. My life went completely to hell out of nowhere on October 10th. Friday, October 10th, World Mental Health Day of all days. And I know people try to think like everybody's okay if they try to do something that they used to do in their life, but I'm literally just doing this as a distraction. I am not all better. Everything is not okay. I'm not all rainbows and sunshine. I've always been honest and direct and open and transparent, so I'm not going to pretend like everything's okay to make everybody else feel better. That's not what my life's about. So anyway, I'm trying to, my devices aren't working for some reason. I'm having a lot of technical issues because that's my life. Nothing will work ever, no matter what I do. So just bear with me. Let's see. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Susan. Oh, I had to paint my nails too, y'all. I don't know what happened, but like, I swear, there's no point in painting your nails unless you literally can sit there for 6 or 7 hours and not move your fingers at all. Like, I'm so freaking irritated. I haven't painted my nails in the longest time, and I was just trying to do something normal, boring, whatever, just to make it a little more fun on here. Because I used to paint my nails for the lives when I could and stuff like that, and I couldn't even get that to work out right or whatever, so it's just one irritating thing after another. And I do typically try to be somewhat, positive and all that kind of stuff. But if anybody knows my situation, even if you do know my situation, people try to downplay it or whatever, that it's not as bad as it is because it's not them going through it. But my situation is really not good. So I'm trying to get back to doing some things, but it seems like everything I try to do, nothing really works or goes well or whatever. So it's like, I kind of just feel like giving up on everything, to be honest. And I know everybody wants rainbows and sunshine when we're online here and all that, but that's not what real life is. So If that's what you're looking for, that's not me. I mean, not to say that I used to have somewhat okay days here and there before my life became a complete mess, but now things are just not good. And they just basically keep getting worse, to be honest. And like I've told people, things aren't going to get better for a while, so I'm not going to, again, pretend like everything will be better tomorrow or the next day or next week. Like, it's going to take a long time before I'm able to get back on my feet, and I have no idea about a lot of things, and it's really scary, and I have crippling anxiety, which doesn't help, and I'm pretty much doing everything on my own. Let's see. Hey, Ashley. The nails that didn't get screwed up came out pretty, but the other ones, and I even like fell asleep for like I nodded off after I did them. So I was just sitting there. So I'm like, how the heck did my nails get so messed up if I'm just sitting there? Because I was sitting in my recliner and I like, leaned my head back and like nodded off or whatever, but like it wasn't like I was moving around or doing anything crazy or whatever. And anyway, I see there's not much chatter going on in the comments, so I don't need to be on long tonight if people don't want to chat and hang out and whatever. I can just show the stuff after my nails dry and get out of here. Get off of here. Be like old times. Same old, same old. I figured it with me being away for a while, it might change things a little bit, but I should have known better. I was just going to take all the nail polish off, but I was so annoyed because I don't, this product isn't cheap, and I didn't want to waste all the product I had already used on the other nails and all that. So I was like, well, I'll just touch them up a little bit while I'm giving people time to jump on here if they want to stop by or hang out or chat or whatever. I paint my nails in the morning and the next day they're messed up. I know, isn't that frustrating, Jacqueline? And I'm using the like one of the top coats I use is the long lasting top coat because this is a long lasting nail polish from Olive and June. And then the second top coat I use is the quick dry, and then the drops I just put on are quick dry drops. So I had already had my nails sitting like this downstairs while I was sitting in my recliner. I already had them sitting like this for like 45 minutes to an hour before I even nodded off. And I didn't even fall asleep for that long. It was just a little like cat nap kind of thing. And when I woke up, I mean, it looked like I had dragged my nails through a bunch of water and like tried to do the dishes right after I did my nails or something. I'm like, how does this even happen? I was so irritated. I'm like, what's the point in painting the nails? Like, I don't. Who has time to sit around for 8 or 10 hours for this crap to dry? And what's the point of advertising and selling this quick dry crap that obviously I don't know what kind of quick dry they mean? Like, they're like, oh, you can sit here for 8 hours or like 6 hours instead of 8 hours or something like that. Like, they don't tell you any of those details or anything like that. This is the color Social Studies is what it's called from Olive and June. I am doing blue If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you figure out what that means, then kudos. Oh no, the dogs don't. No, my dogs don't. They're not like that. Ditch will give me kisses. Like I'll let him kiss my nose because he tries to kiss you in the mouth, and I'm like, no. But Ditch is the only dog that gives kisses. I have three dogs. Yoda, my dog, he does not. I mean, well, I take that back. He now that he's gotten older, he's friendly sometimes, but it's very rare. He gets really excited sometimes and he like jumps up on my chest and he'll like lick my nose or my cheek and like an eyelid or something like that and like surprise me. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you high or something? I'm like, who are you? Because usually Yoda's grouchy. So I'm like, I can't like Yoda, I can pick him up and hold him and he likes that. So I will like love on him that way and kiss his head and stuff like that. But other than that, like he gets overwhelmed what do you call it sensitivity what's that word he gets overwhelmed is the word, but he gets overstimulated. He gets overstimulated easily. Ditch and then Todd, he's got some weird issues. Like I can hug him, I can pet him, and like I can pet his butt and stuff. He likes having his butt rubbed. um He doesn't like anything near his mouth because he's had surgery on his mouth. Although Yoda has too, but they both have like, not the best teeth because they're dogs. And so yeah, they're Yoda and Todd are very finicky. They have a lot of anxiety issues. They came from the shelter, abuse issues. I don't even know their whole story, that kind of thing. um Ditch is the only dog out of the three that you can like do anything with him. Like he is a care bear. You can pick him up whenever you want. You can love on him whenever you want. Like you can pet him whenever you want. Like he will let you do whatever you want. Like he's just a loving little care bear. A little ditchy bear. Yeah. I got the little chi-chis with me. They're sitting right next to me. They're on their little blankie just staring at mommy. So yeah, they don't they don't get up and just randomly give me kisses or like lick my hands or anything like that. That would never happen. I only do the two coats of the nail polish, which is normal. That's like what I do on my toes. And then I do the two top coats and the drops, but the dry drops isn't like that's not supposed to count. I could just do the one top coat. I don't know if that would make a difference, but when I do the paint, I don't do it real thick. That's why I do two coats because you won't see the color unless I do the two coats. And the base coat is like nothing. Like the base coat is super thin. But yeah, so the nail thing. Oh, yeah, so I did blue for a specific reason, but also I forgot that it matches this background. This mat I have here. If I don't use a top coat at all, the nail polish comes off like the next day. It automatically starts chipping. And I also wash my hands frequently because I have a small bladder, so I go to the bathroom frequently. I have to make my own food and everything, so obviously I wash my hands before I do that. I wash my hands before I make coffee. I wash my hands before and after doing a lot of things. So that's why I need some kind of top coat protection. I got this box. I got my Emily Cromwell design box to share. I got my notes to share. This package is kind of a mess, but this is a planner I'm going to flip through. I got the Sterling Ink subscription that I got before I canceled or paused it. And then this is a planner I won from Planner Envy in a giveaway. So I was going to flip through that. I got this one in the mail yesterday. I had already gotten everything else. So I figured since I had like 4 pieces of mail, I might as well. And I didn't know if the guy I used to live with was going to be here tonight. He said he wasn't coming home or wasn't coming here tonight. So I was like, well, I might as well go ahead and get this out of the way and do it tonight. Which Wednesday night used to be one of my regular nights for my YouTube lives. I don't know what I'm going to be doing moving forward as far as lives for a while and stuff like that. Like since I'm doing everything by myself, I have to like bring all this stuff up here to do this, get everything set up, and then bring both the chihuahuas up here. And then I have to take them down and then take a bunch of other stuff down. Like and these stairs are kind of steep. So it's like multiple trips up and down the stairs, and it's kind of a hassle, to be honest. And I don't really, my cabin, or not my cabin, the cabin I live in is not big enough for me to like just transport and move my operation downstairs, essentially, because the only bedroom downstairs is the bedroom I sleep in, which is smaller, and I don't have room to like set up anything. And then I have a very small round table in the kitchen that I sit at when I eat. And then I have a coffee table in front of the TV. But so I don't really have anywhere else to do this. Everything's set up here, and all my stuff is up here. So, hey, Sin. Oh, hey, Cindy. In case, just a reminder, which I used to say all the time, don't forget to give my video a like and make sure you're subscribed to my channel, or double check that you're subscribed to my channel. I haven't been on here for a while, so who knows what YouTube is doing. I can't see if many people have liked the video or not. That doesn't update in real time while I'm on here, unfortunately. I have to refresh everything to see if people have liked my video or not. Hey, Pam. I didn't expect people to come on here that I haven't seen on here in a while, or that I haven't seen in a while at all, but I guess I haven't seen anyone in a while since I haven't been active. The last post I posted was on Friday, October 10th, on World Mental Health Day. I posted that post for the Instagram Reel tag team, or the Instagram picture tag team. I posted that literally, I think, an hour and a half before the guy I used to live with dropped the bombshell on me and totally turned my life upside down. I had no idea that day that my life was going to completely change, which is really weird to look back on right now, or anytime. It's weird to look back on. So I haven't posted anything since that date. I haven't made any YouTube videos. I haven't participated in any YouTube loop groups. I haven't done any YouTube lives. Like, my whole life has completely shut down, and I'm trying to, like, I guess, pick up pieces or something, but I don't know. My life is not, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I had some stuff I could show, so I figured I might as well show it. Like I said earlier, I'm just basically doing this as a distraction. Killing some time. Yeah, I would think most people would like the video, like when they come on here or whatever, but I remind folks just in case. Oh, I'm still waiting for my nails to dry a little bit, but I can go ahead and go over my notes. I don't know how many more people are joining or whatever. Some people said they were joining. I don't think they're here yet, but I don't know if they're actually going to come or not. And honestly, y'all, I don't want to sit around all night and wait for people to show up. I usually do my dashboards like I've been so inactive on here. The last live I did was Wednesday, October 8th, which was 2 days before my life got turned upside down, which, like I said, I had no clue that was coming. um, so I need to put my November dashboard in from Sterling Ink, and then I put a dashboard in from Saralyn Art. This is an older dashboard, so it's actually too big. So I actually need to cut it down before I put it in. And I normally would do something kind of seasonal, but I figured with how messy and chaotic and crazy my life is right now, I kind of need a little like magic. And if you know me at all, you know I'm obsessed with stars. I'm also big on blue right now. If you know, you know, if you can figure out what I mean by that. These are my notes. I told Susan I was going to use stickers from her shop, so I have a bunch of fall stickers from Saralyn Art. I do have a freebie for Susan's shop for November, which I shared in a story. I got to share it again. She's going to send me a copy of it, and she said she was going to send me some other stuff to share with you all. But she's going to CPC this weekend, so she said she'd send it, sometime after she gets back. So stay tuned because I will do another live with whatever she sends me to share with y'all. And I'll probably do some like sticker storage, and I might even do like a plan with me to use some of the. I have a good amount of fall stickers from her shop, so it would be nice to use some. So yeah, the stickers are Saralyn Art. I do have a code LisaMarie25 for 25% off from Susan's shop, and then my new November freebie, which has a doll in it. It has pumpkins and it has a little animal in it. It's really awesome. It's so pretty. I actually can't wait to see it in person. And then the washi is Simply Gilded. Big surprise. And speaking of Simply Gilded, um, my next YouTube channel membership live D-Stash is going to be Simply Gilded, which if you watched my last live, which you can still see the replay of, I actually put together and pulled a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be selling for that D-Stash, but I haven't gone through my washi yet, and I still have a bunch of other stuff to pull out, so that's not all of it. There's actually a lot more. So I'm going to have a lot of items. It's looking like the D-Stash for Simply Gilded, I put a poll in the members only Instagram chat group that I created for my YouTube channel members only group. I created that chat so we can talk about stuff and they can vote on what they want for stuff, and I can share information with them about other things, yada yada. It's looking like we're going to do the Simply Gilded D-Stash, which is a reschedule. I meant to do it last month before my life became complete upheaval and got turned upside down. So looking to reschedule, looking like the votes are going for Tuesday, November 11th. So I'm going to put that information out soon. I offered Tuesday, November 18th. It looked like Tuesdays would be good for this month. But it's looking like the 11th is winning so far for the date. So keep an eye out for that. And if you're interested in participating in that, again, it's YouTube channel members only. It's only $6.99 to sign up for a whole month. And then you can do it ongoing. I will be doing monthly D-Stashes. I plan to do another D-Stash in December, I was thinking of doing the Planners Anonymous in December, which was a huge hit on my last live. If you want to watch that replay, I went through a bunch of stuff from Planners Anonymous that I was going to destash, and I'll probably be able to pull out more stuff. And people were going gaga over it. It's really nice stuff. So I'll probably do that for December, and then January is my birthday month. So I might do like a hodgepodge of different stuff for January for a D stash. Um, and I do hook it up pretty good for the D stashes, but there's other stuff that comes along with the membership and whatnot. Um, anyway, so if you're interested in that, make sure you sign up for the membership before the D stash date. You can't sign up like right when I've gone live because then you won't be able to participate. And I suggest not doing it 5 minutes before or 10 minutes before. Like, I feel like people have plenty of time between now and next Tuesday to sign up if they're interested. Even if it was the following Tuesday, your membership is a whole month for $6.99 anyway. Again, I'm having technical issues, so I'm looking at my tablet here. Okay. Jacqueline says, very excited for the D stash. Cleared my calendar for that day so I can be there. Aw, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. It's going to be good. And I'm very generous, so it's definitely worth the. I feel like the whole thing is worth it if you're looking for um, quality items, and I package everything really well, and I I end up throwing in extras and stuff like that, and then oh, and I'm also going to have to be moving with my life being in upheaval right now. Not everybody knows the details about what's going on, but I am going to be moving at some point. I don't know where or when yet. That's also very stressful about my situation. I literally day to day have no clue what's going to happen with that, but I know it's coming eventually. So I do want to get rid of stuff so it's less stuff for me to move. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind for the D stashes, you do not have to pay me that night or the same day. We can work out a payment date or whatever. Like, I'm very flexible. As long as I know you and you've signed up for the membership, like, I'm very flexible when it comes to that. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, Susan signed back up. Yay. Thanks, Susan. Let's see. So yeah, I'm flexible with the payment for the actual items, and then once I get everything together, I'm flexible about payment for shipping. And the shipping is actually pretty reasonable. Like, I, for example, I posted a story the other day of the packages I sent out from my first D-stash, which went very, very well. But I sent Susan a package, and her package was 5.5 pounds. 5.5 pounds, 14 by 10 package. I stacked that thing. Dude, that thing is packed. And I taped that up like crazy. Like, but the shipping for that package, she's in Pennsylvania, I'm in Eastern Kentucky. So she's not super far from me, but regardless how big and heavy that package is, the shipping for her was less than $9 from my location to hers. And then Cynthia is up in New York. Hers was less than $9 from Eastern Kentucky up there. So just an example, like, and I use pirate ships, so I do get the best shipping rates. And I do try to pick the best shipping rates and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I try to make it as affordable and easy for y'all. And um, yeah, so that's the notes about the upcoming or the next, my second YouTube channel membership live D stash. So much simply gilded goodness. And then one other thing I was going to let you all know about, a reminder, our IG Reel tag team is dropping reels tomorrow, and the theme is fall bucket list. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Aren't these stickers so pretty, y'all? I'm obsessed with the pumpkins from Sarah Lynn Art. And then this is a page that has a mixture of stuff. And then I have a bunch of dolls that have the fall theme. And then I have a whole page of the lanterns. But I'm obsessed with the pine cones. That's like one of my favorite themes. And then I used a click art pen with the orange. Normally I would have done brown, but my brown wasn't. I don't know what I do with it. I have like a container of like fall themed pens, and I can't find. I don't know what I did with my all my brown ones and stuff. I gotta find it. Okay, so I'm gonna put those dashboards in there later because my Sterling ink dashboard is actually in this package that I gotta share, or that I'm gonna share. I know, isn't the note spread so pretty? Oh, FYI, y'all, in reference to Susan's shop, Sarah Lynn Art, I don't know if the winner application is still open, but there was an application open for the winner PR team search if you want to apply to be on Susan's rep team. She's got so much great stuff, and I love her shop if you know me at all. And I'm actually like good friends with Susan and everything. So, I mean, I'm not just I'm not just loving her shop because I'm friends with her, but, I mean, y'all know how much I love Susan's shop. But yeah, so you should check out the rep application. And if you haven't purchased before and you do want to apply to be on the team, you should purchase at least once, to get the stickers and check them out and all that kind of stuff. And you can still purchase while she's at CPC. She'll work on the order when she gets back. And then there's all new November freebies for the whole team. And then she has shop freebies you get as well, which are super cute. That's all on her Instagram page and on Facebook. But Instagram's the best place to find Susan's shop information and her shop page, which is under Sarah Lynn Art. But if you have any questions about Susan's shop or anything like that, you can reach out to her or you can reach out to me. Like, we can help you with whatever. If you're looking for something, she's very helpful at hooking people up with things that they're looking for. Oh, okay. And then Susan just said in the comments that her shop is still 40% off. So if you want to check out her shop, not only is it 40% off, you can mention my name in the special instructions section. You could just put Lisa Marie and you'll get my new November freebie, which is so freaking pretty. Oh shoot, I don't have it on here. Darn it. I was going to show you all, but I don't have the picture on. Oh wait, I can pull it up on my. Hold on. I'm going to show you all my freebie. I can pull it up on my Instagram. Let me show you my freebie. Bear with me. I don't usually do it on my tablets. No? All right, here we go. Actually, I need to go ahead and download that. Download. Okay, I was trying to make it bigger, but hopefully y'all can. Yeah, there we go. So that is my November freebie. So you see the squirrel and she's got the leaf in her hair. This is what my hair looks like anyway. And then I'm surrounded by animals here in the country, and I had to do pumpkins for November. I love this. I cannot wait to see this. And I wasn't talking about my situation in detail earlier, but unfortunately I am looking for a job at the moment, and I also sold my car 2 weeks before the guy I used to live with dropped this bombshell on me and completely like kind of ruined my life basically. So not only do I not have a job, I don't have a car, which I just, like I said, my situation really sucks right now. So anyway, once I get a job again, I'm going to be buying up some more stuff from Susan's shop. Although it might be past fall time, but I really want to get that sticker sheet that has that doll on it, even though it's my freebie. Well, I mean, there's multiple sticker sheets that I want, obviously, but you know what I mean. Um, that's one of the hardest parts about looking for a job right now is that I can't support the small shops that I want to support. Like this is the quarterly box from Emily Cromwell Design, so I pre-ordered this months ago. And she just got the stuff in, so that's when I got that. And then this is the R's journal, which is a really popular planner that I wanted to try this year. I pre-ordered this months ago and they just got it in and it came in late. So I was actually supposed to get this sooner. The Sterling Ink subscription, I didn't get a chance to cancel this. I mean, I already had money aside for it anyway, but I didn't get a chance to cancel this one. So I unfortunately had to cancel December's, which sucks because it's a carnival theme and I think it looks really cool. And then this was an actual giveaway, so I didn't even pay for this one. But that's how good I have been being. I haven't been buying anything, really. I mean, the Sterling Ink subscription is the only thing that had been... But that was like last month, too, that I got charged for that. So, anyway. Let me look at... I wasn't looking at the comments. Hold on a second. Hey, Tammy. They're like the Leonards. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just reading through the comments real quick. Susan said she'll be putting the new winner team together next week. So, can people still apply, Susan, or are the applications closed? Isn't the freebie beautiful, Ashley? Thank you, Ashley. Even if you don't end up using my code, especially if you order now with the 40% off, just mention my Lisa Marie in the special instructions section. And if you forget to put it in there, you can always message Susan on Instagram and let her know. Oh, I hope you feel better, Margie. Thanks for coming. Okay, yeah. So Susan said the shop is still 40% off and the winner team application is still open if you would like to apply. Like I said, if you haven't purchased from her before, I mean, typically, well, not every team does it this way, or not every shop does it this way, but typically I suggest to folks that if they are going to apply to be on a team, they should probably place at least one purchase if they're able to. Okay. So I got all that. Oh, I don't know if you're still here, Tammy, but I'll go ahead and show my notes again real quick. And just a reminder, if you're interested in a Simply Gilded D-Stash, don't forget to sign up for the YouTube channel membership, which is only $6.99 monthly. And there's other stuff that comes with it, but the Simply Gilded D-Stash most likely is going to be next Tuesday, November 11th, which is Veterans Day. But these are my notes for this evening, which I just think are so pretty. And the nice thing about stickers from Susan's shop and like the Simply Gilded washi, this took me like less than 5 minutes, or like 5 minutes to put together. Like put the washi down, cut the edges, and then pick which stickers to put down and then write the notes. Like it's so easy. So like if you do daily pages and journaling and stuff like that, like It's nice having stickers like that where you don't have to spend a lot of time to put them down. Plus, they're really pretty. Okay, so what do you all want to see first? Emily Cromwell. There's like 3 or 4 people that I thought were going to be here that would want to see this stuff, but I don't know if they're coming or not. Emily Cromwell, the Ars Journal Planner, Sterling Ink subscription, or the free planner I won in the giveaway from Planner MB. Let me know what you want to see first. I'm going to take a sip of coffee because I've been talking nonstop since I got on here. Cheers. Again, I'm blue, if that means anything to you. If you know, you know. And then I love that the blue actually matches the mat here. Oh, Crystal's here. Hey, Crystal. Oh, Tammy said beautiful spread. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going through a lot, Cindy. My situation is really bad. I'm gonna have to move out, and I don't know when or where yet, and I have no job and no car. I'm pretty much a loser. My life is pretty pathetic, actually. Um, a lot of things are up in the air because I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I was thinking about moving back to Northern Virginia because that's where I moved from, and I lived out there for 15 years, and I love the Northern Virginia area. Like, it's one of my favorite places I've ever lived. It's so weird though, like having the ability or the option to basically move anywhere I want. Because I don't want to move near my family. They're super toxic, and I don't want to be anywhere near them, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know where I want to go, and that just makes it even harder. So I just keep thinking, well, just go back to what you know and what you miss and what you love. It's not the most affordable place, but I love it out there. Uh, okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the comments. So we got votes for Emily Cromwell, Planner Envy, Sterling Inc., or the giveaway. Okay, so basically all of them have been mentioned. Okay, there's a second one for Emily Cromwell. Hey, Jacqueline, I saw that and I was actually thinking, because I just saw a post that on Facebook that I loved of yours and I commented on it and I saw the location that you put on there. And I was like, okay, so if I move to Northern Virginia area, I'm going to have to meet up with Jacqueline and Tammy. And I know some other people that live out that way too. And so I was thinking we can all meet up together at some point and then have different meetups and all that. So my favorite place to live in Northern Virginia is Sterling, Virginia area, which people may think that's too far from DC, but if you know people from Maryland and other places, like I'm right near Dulles Airport, and it's a great central hub area. And I just love that area so much. Like, I might even move back to the apartment complex that I moved from back in August 2019 to move here because I lived there for so long, so it shouldn't be a problem like being able to move back in there. It would just be so freaking surreal. It actually kind of freaks me out, to be honest with y'all. The idea of I left there in August 2019. I plan to move here to have a life with someone. He was on methadone, which I didn't know about. He started methadone over again after having a nervous breakdown after he was out living with me in Virginia. This is all long story short. And long story short, he got back on the methadone when we moved here and it turned him into a robot.
So for the past 6 years that I've lived here, he's been a robot. Then 2 weeks ago, or on October 10th, he tells me that he has been talking to some woman and he's basically going to start seeing her and whatever. And he's still a robot. He's still on the methadone, but I guess he's starting to have like normal-ish feelings again, or having some kind of feelings or something. Anyway, I didn't know he was starting to feel that way again. And I always thought if he did feel that way again, he would give us another chance. So I've been kind of waiting around for that to happen. And I guess that was not what he was thinking. So he's basically taken off to be with some other woman that I had no idea about. And he let me sell my car 2 weeks before all this happened. He started talking to her literally right after I sold my car, which really pisses me off. There's a lot of things that piss me off about this situation. But so I'm basically stuck out here in the country all by myself in the woods, in the cabin with all the animals, no car, nobody. Like, he's kind of been my lifeline, and he set it up that way. He used to drive me everywhere, like if I had to go to the store or get my medication. He says he will still help me with that. I don't know if that'll happen, and how he says I can stay here as long as I need to, but I don't know how long he actually means. So anyway, long story short, a lot is up in the air, so I'm trying to figure out what to do next, and it is very incredibly stressful. And I also don't have a job, like I mentioned, so I'm looking for a job. And I've had one job. I had 2 interviews, waiting to hear back about that one. Tomorrow I have an interview with a manager. I already talked to the HR person, and then I have an interview with one of the managers tomorrow. Supposedly, it's a 3-step process for that job for interviews. I have to interview possibly with 2 to 3 different people. So I'm hoping that moves along quickly, and hopefully I get either one of those jobs. So fingers crossed. I don't want to get my hopes up, but so we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, you used to live in Sterling, Tammy? So I used to live at the Reserve Town Center apartment complex that was right next to Route 7 and right next to the plaza with well, there's a bunch of stuff there, but like Safeway, there's a Domino's, a bunch of shopping. They had like one of my favorite hibachi places. I used to make guys take me on dates there because it was expensive, and I love hibachi. They had a really good pho place in there, and they had an Aldi in there, and a bunch of other stuff. And then there was another plaza right next to it. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff like all right there, and it's right near Dulles Town Center. I freaking love that area so much. So if I do move back to Northern Virginia, I think that's. I used to live in Ashburn, but I like Sterling better. Thank you. I mean, the interviews have been going well, but the jobs that I'm interviewing for aren't specifically jobs that I have actually specifically done, as far as like the actual title and like the whole position as a whole. But I've done pieces and parts of the job throughout my career, if that makes sense. So we'll see how it goes. The job interview tomorrow pays a lot more than the other job I've already interviewed for. Both companies would be great to work for, and they're both fully remote, so I can move anywhere. And assuming everything works out. The one job tomorrow, though, is a direct hire from the actual company itself. So the HR people from that company reached out to me directly. The other job, I'd be going through a recruiting company, Aston Carter, and I'd be on contract for however long. And then if things went well, they would turn me into like permanent employee with the company kind of thing. Either way, uh, the work and all that is no problem. The pay is good either way for either one of them, and there's benefits and stuff and all that. I just need a job, basically. I don't care what job it is at this point. I'll take any job.
Thanks for the good luck. Hey, Cindy, we can talk on the phone anytime if you like.
I've been talking with Susan a lot on the phone. Susan's been helping me out a lot from going crazy because that first 2 weeks I was pretty much going out of my mind. It was pretty bad. I was in a pretty dark place. Okay, so I will be praying for you. If you need anything, please let me know. I'm not feeling well. I need to lie down. Okay, thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. I don't know what you're watching on, but if you want to lie down and keep watching or listening, feel free. Okay, so I saw at least a couple votes for Emily Cromwell Designs. This background is actually Emily Cromwell Designs, and I actually set up my desk decorated as Emily Cromwell Designs, which I shared on my Instagram page if you want to take a look. I still haven't had, well, I've had time to change it, I just haven't felt like changing it. These are the other items. I have this that I have off to the side here, which is like one of those big book. I actually store stuff in there. And then I have this notebook, which matches. It's one of my favorite sets that she did. I usually have the notebook over here where the laptop is. So I had a little setup from Emily Cromwell Designs, which I thought was really cute. And I'm gonna update it. I have to update my pen stand with pens for November. I updated my stuff downstairs that I have down there that I do. Each month I update certain parts of my house with different like pens and notepads and sticky notes and stuff like that. And some of my favorite items from Emily Cromwell Designs are the sticky notes and notepads that I get from her. So I put them downstairs like this, and I have them up here like this with like a pretty pen from Villa Beautiful or one of those other companies. And it's just a lot of fun to have throughout the house. Since I have, multiple items, it's a good way to use that stuff. Right, guys? Oh, wait. Since I was showing you all that, there's little Yo-Yo and Mr. Ditchy, the little Smitchy Smitchell. Look at my little babies. I'm surprised y'all haven't heard them snoring yet. They're not used to being up here, though. We've been spending all our time downstairs. Thank you, Ashley. She said she likes my desk setup. Okay, so like I said, this is the latest and greatest quarterly subscription box from Emily Cromwell Designs, and she has a new item in here that she's never done before, which made it even more exciting. And I just got this yesterday. And I know some people think that she only is bookish item related, which her shop predominantly is for book lovers, but she does a lot of items that we all use in the planner community. So I do have my own home library. I do love books. I don't get to read as much as I would like, but a lot of the stuff I get from her, like I said, with the notepads and sticky notes, has nothing to do with books. And some of her stuff, like she does a bunch of different types of bookmarks and stuff, but I use these in my planners and my journals and stuff like that. And then she has a bunch of different stickers that she does, like, and I use those for decoration for stuff. And then she has regular sticker sheets as well. So if you end up ordering anything from Emily Cromwell Designs, definitely feel free to mention my name. I also have some glass mugs from her. This is a regular mug that I got, and I would love to use it for coffee, but I use it to hold some pens, and these are all bookmarks from her. She has these like mini bookmarks, and then I have a whole bunch of other bookmarks. I gave away some bookmarks recently for some giveaways that I did. And for people that got D stashes from me and stuff like that, I was just throwing in random extra stuff because I can't help myself. I'm always giving, giving, giving. So anyway, um, I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this away. I could save this for packaging and stuff, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh, and Emily Cromwell Designs, if you don't know, is a hand-drawn artiste. So she does all of her own art, and she orders stuff to be delivered to her to put together and send out herself, but she also does create her own items in-house as well, which is pretty cool. So this is the library at Autumn's End. Welcome to your October box. This month's theme is the library at Autumn's End. I'm so glad you're here. This box was created with so much love and care, and every item inside was thoughtfully designed to bring a touch of cozy joy to your reading life. From the moment you open it, I hope you feel the magic of the season and the happiness that went into making each design. Thank you for supporting my art and for being a part of this amazing bookish community. It truly means the world. And all of this is her art, which I just love. And it tells you what's inside as well. Boxes ship every quarter and are available as a subscription or one-time purchase. Follow us to keep up to date. So she's on Instagram, Facebook. She has her own YouTube channel if you want to check out her YouTube content, which is really good. She shows you a lot of behind the scenes and you get to know her as well as the art, as the artist kind of thing. I saved this kind of stuff, um, especially because it has my name on it too. So I think that's fun. Okay, so this is the item that is brand new that she's never done before. So she actually came out with a candle and it's pumpkin spice. And y'all, this, when I opened it, I was like, whoa, like it's strong. Like, not in a bad way though. Like, you can really smell. Like, it smells like a pumpkin spice drink. Like, I felt like I could eat this or drink it right now. Like, it smells so good. And like, look how cute that is. And then look how cute that is. So now I can have this sitting on my desk here as part of my decoration, which I love. Hey Danielle, wow, you got here just in time. I'm just starting to show the Emily Cromwell October box. I'm not sure if you heard that or not. Danielle said, "Hi everyone. Hi Lisa Marie. So wonderful to hear your voice." Aw, thank you. I did give some updates earlier, Danielle, if you end up watching the replay. Um, Updates about what's going on and blah blah blah. So you can hear quite a bit of my voice in the updates if you watch the replay, especially if you do in the morning, like when you're working out and stuff like that. I can help keep you company while you're feeling the burn. Okay, so y'all, I can't wait to take this downstairs, and I like to swap out the notepads even throughout the month and do different. Like I said, I have a combination downstairs already, which I can show it in my stories tomorrow. This is the combination I have upstairs right now. These are both from Emily Cromwell Designs. And then I just thought it goes really good with this pen from Simply Gilded, like I was showing earlier. Um, I had another Halloween notepad there, but I switched it out. I only have so much stuff from her shop for each season, but I was glad that I got this box because now I have some more fall stuff, which I didn't have much from her for this season. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bench right here. And I have a bench here on, well, it's not my property, but there's a bench on the property here where I live by the cabin. And I love the bench under the tree kind of thing. And then this is a pumpkin library that she did. I'm going to keep the items here off to the side so you can see all the different items. And then this is a new type of, she started doing this earlier this year, making, it was either earlier this year or the end of last year, making what am I trying to say? Bookmarks. This is a new type of bookmark that she makes where it's like this size. And this is the new type of laminated bookmark that she does. Because usually her laminated bookmarks would be like this with the extra. She used to laminate them herself. So this was something she used to do in house and spend hours laminating, a crap ton of bookmarks. Now she sends them out and has them done this way. And I actually prefer this as opposed to like the extra. So I like the new way that she's doing it. Some people, I guess, didn't like it or whatever, but I think it's great. And then I don't know if you can see, but the pumpkin library matches. And this is all her own art. And there's that little bench, and it's got books on it. That's a set of books on the bench. I just think this is so cute. I love it so much. It's so good. And then this box also came with these stickers. And these stickers are like super thick. Like they're like waterproof vinyl. Like I could probably put these on like a laptop. I don't remember if she says, I'm sure it's in the description on her website. I can't remember if we can put these on like water bottles and like laptop and stuff like that, like waterproof, whatever, but that's what they feel like. But look how fun this is. Like this would even be good in my Blue Sky planner, like just in the monthly or in like one of my weeklies. So I think that's awesome and it's just gorgeous. That looks so cute. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was just reading the comments. Okay. And then also this notepad. So excited about this notepad and this design. So, like I said, I like to combine. I should have brought up the notepads I had downstairs so you could see how I could switch them out and mix and match them. But I am obsessed with her notepads, especially in this size. I want to get like one of each of them. And then I love her sticky notes. These are two of my favorite items from her shop overall. But then I love her stickers and her bookmarks. I mean, I love everything, to be honest. I mean, her art is just amazing. She's super uber talented. The quality and the detail and all of the thought and the work she puts into everything, like, I'm really impressed by her work ethic and how hard she works. And anyway, she's just, I love her stuff, if you can't tell. And then, last but not least, I'm trying to, I got all the little, these things to, I'm trying to grab them all and throw them away so they don't make a mess everywhere. Because I do save the paper too. So there was a sticker here, the library at Autumn's End, which is the theme name for this box. And I do save the boxes from her as well. Because these boxes are gorgeous. I mean, look how fun this is. So it's great for storage, or if I wanted to send Happy Mail to someone or whatever in a box. So last but not least, though, she also included another bag. She included a bigger bag in one of her other boxes. This actually might be, I think it's just a little smaller. But the design, it's the same design that's on the notepads and the candle and all that. And I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Meet me at the library. How awesome is this bag? And not only that, it's double-sided. So it's not just the one side. On this side, it has her logo. Isn't this awesome? So on that side, it had the logo, and on this side, it has the books. Isn't this beautiful, y'all? Like, I would use this all year round, by the way. So depending on where I move to eventually, I do go to my local libraries. I don't out here because it's not near me. But wherever I move to eventually, I'm probably going to be in the city again, especially if I do Northern Virginia area. I was near a library out there, which I did used to go to regularly. So I would be super excited to use this, but I would also use this to go to the store and wherever else. Like, it doesn't have to be the library, but I'm just, oh my gosh, y'all. Look how And there's actually a, decent amount of room in here. But I mean, for the original art and what you get in here for the price and everything, like, it's so worth it for the quality. And as far as I know, I'm not 100% sure on this if I'm right about this for every box, but as far as I know, she doesn't sell this stuff in the shop, like, at any point. Unless maybe she has extras. I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure. But I get the box regardless, just in case. So I've been lucky enough so far to have been able to afford to get these boxes as of late. So that was that one. Okay, so let me know what you want to see next. This is the R's Diary Journal. That is a very popular journal that was sold out last year. I was able to pre-order it. And then this is the Sterling Ink subscription from November. And then this is the planner that I won in a giveaway from Planner Envy. So let me know what you want to see next. I know the colors are perfect. The artwork is amazing, especially for this time of year. Like, I was so excited when I finally got it. That's why I wanted to show this stuff tonight, because like I said, I've been being really good not spending any money because I need to save all the money I can while I'm looking for a job. But this was stuff that, like I said, I had pre-ordered and had been waiting to get, and then luckily she got that out to us, and I just got it yesterday. So I was like, well, I want to show it right away so I can go ahead and like use the notepads and the sticky notes and all that kind of stuff. So wow, y'all want to see the Planner Envy? Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll do Planner Envy, and then I'll do the R's Diary, and then I'll do Sterling Ink last. Not sure who's still there, but don't forget to give my video a like, please and thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and or double check that you are subscribed. Please and thank you. Hey, Emily. Thanks for coming. You could always watch the replay if you want. If you want to, I don't know if people realize that, because I do that too, Emily. Um, if someone's live, you can go back to the beginning of the live while they are still live, and you can watch the live from the beginning as long as they're still going. And then once it ends, you'd have to wait for them to post the replay of the live to see what you missed. Or you can move it forward and watch what's currently happening, and then when the replay is posted, you can go back and see what you missed from the beginning. So, Emily, if you want, you can move it forward if you want. I mean, I'm not going to be off anytime soon. I'm not sure how caught up you are yet, but okay. So this one I opened, as soon as I got it to make sure everything arrived okay. They had everything packaged nicely. I will save this packaging because, like I mentioned earlier, hold on a second. Just a reminder and a recap. I'm doing my next YouTube channel membership live D-Stash. It's looking like we're going to do it next Tuesday, November 11th, starting around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You have to sign up for the YouTube channel membership, which is only $6.99 a month ahead of time before the live in order to participate. I have a bunch of Simply Gilded items to D-Stash, so it's going to be a really good one. These were my notes for this evening in case you missed it. But anyway, so just wanted to remind y'all about the YouTube live D-Stash coming up next week, next Tuesday. That's the plan. I'll be updating the post because I was supposed to do it last month, but then my life went completely unknowingly turned upside down. I actually got this planner from the giveaway soon after I got the news, and I got this planner from the giveaway, and I got my Sterling Ink subscription, which I didn't have a chance to cancel before all the chaos happened in my life. I got both of those in the mail like the same week that I got all of this bad news and stuff, and I didn't open it for like a week. Like I just brought it up here and it just sat up here. Like that's how out of it I've been. I just wasn't even looking at Happy Mail. I wasn't coming up here and looking at anything or doing anything. Like I was literally just trying to get through each day. It's been really hard. Okay. Um, I'm happy to see you or hear you. Oh, thanks, Emily. Emily. I'm glad you're hearing me as well. Folks, just a reminder, don't forget to like my video, though. I think I can't see in real time if people have liked my video, and then I have to refresh everything because I don't always see all the comments sometimes either. So I do a refresh while I'm on here a couple times just to make sure everything's working. Because if you know anything about electronics and YouTube and the apps and all that, they're usually working against us, unfortunately. Okay, so Planner Envy did like a 30 day, I think it was October, 31 days of giveaways of their 2025 planners to get rid of inventory, I guess, to get ready for their 2026 planners. Why is this being so weird? Oh my god, this thing is. Hold on, y'all. I gotta reboot this. I don't know if that'll help, but my tablet is like totally acting up and I can't figure out why. Um. Anyway, so I think it was like the first week that they were doing this. I entered the giveaway and I ended up getting selected as one of the winners. Well, when they selected you as a winner, I think it said somewhere that you couldn't like choose which planner you wanted. But I didn't see that until after the fact because you had to email them your Instagram handle and your address and all that to get the planner. So when I emailed them, I sent a follow-up email and I said, "Hey, if there's any way I can get this specific planner with this specific cover, I would absolutely love that and I'd be so excited and blah blah blah." Again, this all happened before my life turned upside down. So, I didn't know if they would actually send me the planner I asked for. But I figured it didn't hurt to ask, right? Well, they did. So, this is how the planner came. And it came in this really nice box, the Ultimate Happy Meal Planner Envy. This is like really heavy, y'all. And this came, I believe this came UPS. And the box is super nice, y'all. It's actually soft, like a velour type of soft material. So open it up, and they included a couple of 3 different freebie sticker sheets. Well, like the quarter sticker sheets, but look how cute these are. And it looks like they're reminders for their boxes. Yeah, it says this was the October 2025 Planner Envy subscription box. So this was like a preview of that. And then this was the preview of the November 2025. And then this was a preview of the June 2025. So the cool thing about stuff like this, my Blue Sky planner that I've shown you all, this stuff is perfect for that because I can just go pick out a random week or page and just throw this stuff on there and then it doesn't go to waste and then I don't just have it sitting around forever. I could use it in here, but I might do something in here at some point because I'll be redating this. but I'm using the Blue Sky planner right now. Oh, I forgot there was a fourth one. So this one was for the June 2025 as well. So they included 4 of them. So yeah, I'm going to take these downstairs and basically just throw them in my Blue Sky planner. So that way they actually get used. And like I was talking about in reference to the planner, this is the cover I asked for. I think they were automatically sending the signature layout regardless, which is the layout that I like the best out of all their layouts. But y'all, if you know me at all, I mean, obviously, it's stars. I told them I'm obsessed with stars. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I'm obsessed with rose gold. Like, look how pretty this is. And I don't even care that it says 2025 on it. And I can always cover that up. So I'll probably end up covering that with some kind of sticker. I might even find a 2026 sticker to use or whatever. But, anywho, they have this thing on here, obviously, to tell you what's in the signature layout, which is, I was actually going to do a YouTube video at some point before I try to use this, because like I said, I'm going to redate it, so I should have just kept this on there actually, but I could read through all that when I do the video, but it basically comes with a bunch of different items. I'm not gonna flip through every single thing, but I was gonna flip through this briefly. They have come out with their 2026 planners. I don't have a code or anything, or I'm obviously not a rep or anything, but if you order from them after me showing this, whatever, if you want to check them out, definitely mention Creatively Lisa Marie in the notes when you order or whatever. I love that they did the rose gold also for the year and the name. It's so pretty, y'all. This planner is so nice. Like the quality of it. Oh my gosh. I just looked at my laptop. Seeing this with this background, it really pops. I know. I can't believe they sent me the one that I wanted. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so special. um, okay. So open it up and you get a pocket right here. And it's a nice thick pocket, actually, like quality. Obviously, I can cover this up. So it says 2026. And the paper, this is like a big, I thought it was going to be like 7x9, but I think it's, does it say? Oh, here we go. 8.75 by 10.25. And then the paper is 101 pound thick quality paper in a soft off-white. I'm just reading through here to see if there's anything else. I mean, you'll see the rest of, but those are the specs. So I do like the size because my Blue Sky planner is like a letter size, and the older I get, the bigger I want it so I can read. So I'm actually really excited to redate this for 2026 because this would be like a good catch-all planner because it has a bunch of different stuff. I mean, so the calendar down here is obviously for 2025. However, I have seen multiple shops that have stickers coming out for 2026, so I could probably find some stickers to put here. But I was also thinking I could just use some washi or stickers to cover this up. So I don't even have to have the calendars right here. And then I can use these boxes for whatever I want. And then, like I said, this would be like a fun catch-all because they have this bucket list page, books and movies, which I watch a lot of movies. And I could even change that to, I could cover that up and put TV shows and movies. And then I could cover this up and use this for something else. It doesn't have to actually be like a contact page as far as like an actual address or whatever. And then I could change this, and this doesn't actually have to be passwords. It could be like websites for like small shops, and I could put the discount code right here or something like that. And then there's a blank page, and then you go into your first monthly, which again, I can change that to say 2026 or just cover it up with a decorative sticker because I'm going to know what year I'm using it in. So it's got a nice little currently page, and obviously I can change any of that to be whatever I want. And then I can redate this. Obviously, I can just cover that up, cover that up. So I can use, one nice thing about redating to me is how much stickers I can use to cover up stuff that I don't even need. Like, I don't need to know what the year is because I know I'm using it for 2026, and I don't need to worry about the previous calendars. I can just use a sticker to cover that up. So lots of opportunities to use different stickers, and then all the number stickers I get to use to cover stuff up. But again, look how great this is for like a catch-all, because I can use this for anything I want. As far as, I mean, I don't even have to use it for these categories, but they have self-care and health. I can use this as like a, what do you call it, like a well, actually, this is for each month. So I was going to say like a top level type of thing, but I could just use this. I could use this just to track like if how much I'm spending on like planner supplies. Like it doesn't have to be my whole budget. You know what I mean? And then this is the weekly section. So much I can do with this. And when I redate it, I just have to change the date. I don't have to change the days. Like I just have to adjust the numbers. And then again, I can just cover this up. Anything with the dates, I can cover up this month. So more stickers I get to use. I know, I love the fonts and I love the layouts. I love all the options. Like so many different ways to try this out and play with it. So if I did want to try it in 2027, I can use this for 2026, and I got it for free in a giveaway. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not losing out at all. So you get all these weeks. So you get 5 weeks. And that's probably for every single month. And you get this every single month as well, as far as I know. So yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get 2 line pages. And then the dot grid, which was also there for January. And then you get the currently again, the monthly, this stuff. And then it goes into the weekly again. So that's a lot. Like, this is like a perfect catch-all. Like, there's so much you can fit into this. And instead of having a weekly divider that's like decorative, that's what your currently page is. So I could even get like stickers to cover this up, like a full-size page sticker. Like Susan from Sarah Art, she makes dashboard stickers. I could get like a pretty dashboard sticker and put that there. I could put it here too and use this, but just saying, like, if I didn't want to do all this, I could just decorate it with a pretty dashboard sticker. So I'm going to do a video of this and do the pen test in the video. But I figured I'd just show you all what the planner is in general. So it goes all the way to the end of the year, obviously, and then you get the more lined pages. So you would get 2 lined pages at the end of the month anyway, but then you also get 2, 4, 6, 7 more lined pages, and then this doodles and ideas. So blank pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blank pages. Oh, and then, so you get 2 pockets, by the way, front and back. Super durable. So I thought that was a really nice planner to win as a giveaway. And not that I don't have enough planners to use already for redating as a catch-all or whatever, but I don't know. Since I won this in a giveaway, I figure why not? It's like super pretty. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video with a walkthrough showing it, and then I'll do the pen test. The paper feels really good. It doesn't feel like paper I've used before. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to keep these in there because I'll show that as part of the unboxing. All right, so that's my giveaway, which I thought was really nice. Yeah, love the font, love the layout. Oh, you have one as well, Emily? That's awesome. I mean, I thought it was worth it to try out, especially since I won it in a giveaway. All right, this is the R's. I don't know if you're still there, Tammy. I know you're excited about yours. This is the R's diary journal. It was sold out last year. I wouldn't have mind getting the one last year because I liked the items that came with it to decorate with it. So I tagged Hank's diary. I tagged Hank's diary in my thumbnail and on Instagram because that's the guy that actually makes the journal. Although I don't see anybody. It's weird how he doesn't advertise so that people know to tag him when they share this journal, which I think is really weird. The journal is sold through a bunch of wholesalers and stuff like that. So I got this through Simple Paper, but Kubo and Lucy and a bunch of other people were selling them as well. I think Jet Pens and Yoseka Stationery and all those places. I had ordered from Simple Paper once before, so I figured theirs popped up when I was looking. And okay, so again, they did really good with the packaging and the padded envelope, and then Simple Paper. The nice thing about ordering with them, they sent this as an extra, and it totally goes with the journal itself. So I'm definitely going to be using this with the journal, and it's a beautiful washi paper. Thank you for pre-ordering with us. So they actually included all this as a freebie for pre-ordering with them. I'm obsessed with croissants, and this has a bow on it, and then it has the animals and the vintage and the jam, the vintage like teacups and the lamp. And then you get the 2 pages here, like journaling pages with these beautiful stickers, like, and this beautiful like thin washi paper. Like, these are so nice, y'all. Like, look how gorgeous these are. So yeah, Simple Paper was nice enough to send us these for pre-ordering with them, which I was super happy about. Show this. I've used Simple Paper before in a weekly plan with me in my A5 Sterling ink. I was totally obsessed with this one collection I got from them, and I still have leftovers from that. So I'll probably use that in this diary journal and probably use it in my Sterling ink again next year. It was like a summertime or like a springtime kit that I got that I loved. But I didn't get this type of paper when I ordered from Simple Paper, so I was glad that I get to try a new kind. Did you see the goose stuck in the water with its butt out? And then there's the cat on the chair and the hen, and then more duck geese, and then the cat on the window. And I love the florals and this whole design. When you see this journal, you'll see what I mean. I am planning to do a YouTube video flip through in detail of the journal. So I'm not going to flip through every page right now. I'm going to do a separate video with a pen test and all that. So actually, I need to, I just realized I need to keep all this. That's the weird thing about doing this live and then doing a video for it, is remembering to keep stuff the way it was or is so you can do the YouTube video. So I'm going to put it all back in this packaging when I'm done. Okay, so again, not going in super detail, but this is the package that comes with the journal itself. This freebie was sitting on the outside of it, so I don't know if simple paper. This says our studio, so this might not be actually the same thing as this. I thought it was, but I'll probably keep this out separate because I just realized that that might not be the Hank's diary thing. It's ours journal, so I don't know if that's the same thing as this, but this was an extra freebie that was in the package. And this design actually goes with what's in the journal as well, so that's nice. And then this package, 2026 journal since 2015, I think is what that says. Research project, our studio. Oh, since 2017 here. From colors atelier to research project. This is the I got glasses on. This is the 8th Ars journal. That book be with you. That reads weird, but I don't know what I assume these are to put the cards in, but I don't know why they gave us this because the last Ars journal had like 7 cards that you could put in the journal for decoration, but this one they only gave us a total of 4 and then did these. So I don't know if they're expecting us to put another, like a small one in here somewhere, but I thought that was kind of weird. I wish they had just given us more of these. Like, I don't know the point of these. Um, I do like the cat and the flowers. I think this is a staircase with some lighting or something. I don't know. And then this is some flowers. I don't really understand the point of these. They look like they're just like note cards, I guess. And again, I don't know what the plastic is for. I didn't do any research or anything. And then these were the cards that they gave us besides this card that's already in there. So I was actually kind of disappointed, to be honest, considering the cards from last year. Like this one, I mean, I don't know. It leaves much to be desired to me. The florals are pretty. Um, I do like food stuff now. So this one's kind of cool because it looks kind of like authentic to the company and the design, I guess. But ultimately, think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is because this is my favorite with this background. So I don't think I might find some other cards to use on my own, but from what they sent, I was not like I would sell this to somebody or include it in a D stash or something because I don't really none of that really does anything for me. Um, this is an A5 size, the 2026 Ars Journal, 2-page week, Ars Studio, Ars Research Note. There's like 6 or 7 different names for this thing. This says the Fortune 2026 Journal, the normal lovely days always be with you. Research Project Weekly Journal by R Studio since 2017. So I tried to look up R Studio and I couldn't find anything, but I found the Hank's Diary guy, which I guess is the guy that created this. This says the 5th research note R Studio presents. So that's confusing because the other thing said it was the 8th one. So none of this stuff makes any sense to me, but whatever. But I think this design's really cool and it comes with its own plastic cover already. Hey, mermaid plans. Don't forget, folks, to give my video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Double check that you're subscribed. And just a reminder, I have a YouTube channel membership live D-Stash coming up next Tuesday. It's looking like that's the date. Next Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day. It's going to be a Simply Gilded live D-Stash. Lots of Simply Gilded items. If you're interested, sign up for my YouTube channel membership, which is only $6.99, so you can participate. And it comes with other stuff in the membership. But just wanted to put a reminder out there if you're interested in that. Make sure you sign up before the D-Stash, though. Otherwise, you won't have time to participate if you're not signed up in time. So if you like Simply Gilded, and I have a lot of older stuff and newer stuff as well, but I have a bunch of Simply Gilded to de-stash. And like I said, I'm going to have to move eventually, sooner than later, at some point. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Hey, Barb. I shared, if you're coming on late, I shared Emily Cromwell Designs, the latest quarterly box, which was super awesome. And then I did a flip through of a planner, Envy planner, that I won in a giveaway. I'm going to be doing a YouTube video of that at some point. I mean, I'm hoping to do that before 2026 because I'm going to be redating it. And then I'm hoping to do a YouTube video of this one before 2026 and show it in more detail. But yeah, so this is the card I like the best out of the ones that are in this. And then this is what it looks like on the back. Yeah, it says since 2017 and then the 8th here, but then it shows the 5th here. I don't know if they changed it up. Maybe there was 8 versions and this is the 5th research note version. I don't know. I think it's funny though that they include all those details and none of it matches, and I'm like, I mean, it's, you know, to each their own, but I'm kind of like, who cares? Like, if it doesn't make sense or match or whatever. Like, I do like the design though, like the bow and the fountain, and I mean, I guess they feel like they have to write something or put something if they're gonna put words or whatever, but I don't know. It says the Ars journal is inspired by the Japanese elementary school summer homework called free research. The idea is to do one small thing each week, capturing moments of inspiration during every research. By handwriting, we turn these little pieces of life into lighthouse of daily living. I'm obsessed with lighthouses, so I love the concept of what that says. The theme for the 2026 journal is fortune. In everyday life, there are always those moments when we just wish for a little luck. That's my life right now for sure. Inside this year's journal, you'll find all kinds of good luck charms: paper crane for health and blessings, a tiny fortune cookie, a barn star on the door, a 4-leaf clover. I hope this journal can accompany you throughout 2026 and bring you plenty of good fortune along the way. But yeah, I love this whole concept of the way this looks with the blue stripe. Again, I'm all blue right now. If you know, you know. But I love the food as well. I'm not going to flip through every single page, like I said. Um, and I'm not going to go through all the details, the pen test and all that. I'm going to do that in a YouTube video. But I was going to show you all the basic information here. If you do end up ordering one, feel free to mention my Instagram handle, however you end up ordering it. There are no pockets, but with the cover, you can slide stuff back here. There's a ruler. And the paper does feel really nice. It's not a bright white. It's not as cream colored as Hobonichi, but it is like an off-white color, and I love it. So this is what the front looks like. And it's got like the year at a glance. Says it's, oh, this is the monthly planner section. And they did the gemstones. So this is garnet. This is my birthday month. My birthday is going to be on a Wednesday. Is that right? I could have sworn it was going to be on a Tuesday. I just want to double check. Nope, it's a Wednesday. I might be doing a live on my birthday in 2026. All right, so yeah, they did the gemstones for the month, which is different from what they did last year, I think. And then after the months, plans for 2026, and then you get into the weekly planner. And then there's that cat, which is one of those little cards they had. included, and this is what the weekly looks like, which actually has a lot of information listed. There's lines here, there's this little decoration, they have the tab, they have the day of the week, they have the date, they have the moon, they have the week number here, the calendar, and then this is December through January. So there's a lot of detail already on the page, and each page has a different little design. So, like I said, I'm not going to flip through every single one, but, and obviously I can cover that up if I wanted to, or I can try and decorate with that. I don't even have to decorate at all. I can just come in here and write. So those are all the weeklies. And then you get a free note section. How is your 2026? And then they have this specimens of daily life, paper or whatever. This is the frame note from life to the journal. Number, date. I don't know, it's like just some collect anything in your daily life. So it's not enough dailies for the whole year or anything like that, but, or even a year. Like it's not enough for each month for the whole year. It's just randomness. And then this has content. Oh, this is supposed to be like a gift notes page, which is random. But you can use that for anything. Like I can just cover that up and use it for something else. Oh, and they do multiple pages of that. And then this is like a card folder section, which you can do multiple different things with. They do multiple of those pages. And then you get some free notes. So, like I said, in the YouTube video, I will be doing a pen test. I've seen, this says color notes, so you can do different color swatches, but I've seen people do stamps, which I have a bunch of stamps, so that would be kind of fun. I could do the pen test in this with the name of the pen and then the swatches of the pens. Like I could do that with the last page right here, or I might do the pen test right here because they have the journal belongs to page at the back. And then I can decorate any of this if I want to. So that's this in a nutshell. It'll be my first time using it. I wasn't sure what I was actually going to use it for. I guess considering what it is, I guess kind of referenced to be used for, like in reference to the research and project stuff. There is stuff I could comment about throughout the year in reference to like research and projects. I could use this as a reference for creating my own, what's that thing that everybody's doing that they're talking about? Creating my own personal curriculum. What are they calling that? My own personal, oh my gosh, I forgot what that's called. There's a ton of videos about it right now. My own, is it personal curriculum? I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called. Something like that, where you come up with your own personal, like, it's like creating your own classwork for yourself to like learn stuff or do stuff or whatever. So I could use this journal for that. I was thinking of using it as a gratitude journal though, because I would be decorating it, so there's not going to be a lot of room to write a lot for each day. So I was like, well, that's perfect for gratitude. And I don't have like a specific journal that's just for gratitude. So that would actually work out pretty good. And I could try out different pens and stickers and stuff in it. So I will be doing a more detailed YouTube video flip through of that and setup and all. What the? Oh my god. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what the heck this is. What the? Oh my. The fuck is this? Clean that up later. Okay. I don't know what that was. All right, last but not least, like I said, unfortunately, I missed out on the December Sterling Ink subscription because I'm looking for a job right now, and I didn't get to cancel this in time before I got charged for it, so it was just easier to, well, I couldn't get a refund because it was already charged and on the way, but this was the November, which I need to set up in my Sterling Ink, so I might do a live on that this month, setting that up, which I was doing really good with, but like I said, my life has been not great, so I haven't really been in the mood to focus or been able to focus on much. But I did want to go ahead and share this. So this is one of the vellums that came with November. When the extras come out for November, if you end up ordering, feel free to mention my handle in the notes, or if you order anything from Sterling Ink, because I do show a lot of Sterling Ink items. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. And then look at this one. I really want to get a A5 or B6 Slim notebook and use these vellums as a cover for the notebook. Like, look how pretty that is. Actual bookshop. Oh, and Catherine, the owner of Sterling Ink, is an artiste. She designs and creates all of this art herself. And their vellums are some of the best vellums, like quality-wise and design-wise, that I've seen from any shop. Their stuff is super, super nice. Hey, Tanya. Don't forget, y'all, to give my video a like. And subscribe to my channel. Double check that you're subscribed. This was the November dashboard that I was talking about that I need to set up in here. I haven't been active on YouTube, so I haven't had much set up in here, but that's going to be my November dashboard from Sterling Ink. And then this is my dashboard from Sarah Lynn Art that I'm going to be putting in here. And then this was my notes pages from this evening, in case you missed it. Stickers from Sarah Lynn Art, washi from Simply Gilded, and I will have a lot of washi available from Simply Gilded in my Simply Gilded D-Stash coming up next Tuesday, November 11th. So don't forget about that. Don't forget to sign up for my YouTube channel membership to participate in that. It's only $6.99 to sign up for that. I need to drink some coffee real quick. I gotta put... There's another page. I put this in my B5 downstairs. I might just keep this with this. I already have enough of them down there already. I use these in my A5 Sterling Ink that I was just showing though. And actually, usually I would have shown this already and tried to set up my B5 project planner with the Sterling Ink subscription, which I do have replays of if you want to check that out. What's today? Today's the 5th. So normally I would have had these date stickers already available for my notes. But like I said, I haven't been active on here, so that's good. All right, so then I don't need October anymore. So November can go back here now. All right, so I use the November A5 November dashboard and those date stickers in my A5 Sterling Ink here, which I've shown multiple times how I use that planner, which I don't know if y'all noticed. And this would be even chunkier if I had still been being active, but my life got turned upside down on Friday, October 10th. So I have been away from social media, but this still got pretty chunky. Hopefully I will be able to do that next year. I'm going to be redating a 2025 one that I have for next year. So that's another planner I'll be redating. This is the other date sticker numbers that come with the subscription. I use these in my B5 project planner, but I can also use them in a bunch of other planners. And then it also comes with the beautiful days of the week, which I also use as part of my monthly setup. I'll end up using a set in the monthly section and then the rest in the weekly sections. And I've shown multiple videos of me using the whole Sterling Ink subscription to set up my B5 project planner. And look how beautiful these stickers are. I actually can't wait to do that. So stay tuned for a live coming up setting up my B5 project planner. And then there's these beautiful ones. The colors in here are beautiful. My blue nails even go with this, which is cool. And then we got these beautiful scenes. She even has this like black and white architecture, like sketch scenes. This box is so beautiful, and I'm if I can get a job in time, I'm hoping I can get some extras from the December subscription that I had to skip because I don't have a job right now. But it's a carnival theme, and I definitely wanted to pick up extras from that if I can. Here are some of the bigger scene stickers, which are so gorgeous. And a little bit of foil. And then here's another bigger scene, and then the additional deco. And then another set of the scene stickers, which if you've seen my setup videos, you see how I get to utilize all the different scene stickers. And then last but not least for this subscription, the 2 sheets with the washi. And again, if you see my setup videos, you see how I use these different washi strips for the monthly and the weekly sections. Look at, she did the gate here with the floral. This is so gorgeous. Oh, I totally forgot. I was like, this can't be all of it. Duh. I was like, what am I missing here? Okay, so here are, where's the other? Here are the 2 like vinyl decal die cut stickers with the scene, and then that has the fence. So there's those 2 little stickers. And then I use this November monthly sticker in my B5 project planner in the notes section, which I've shown before how I use that. I meant to do quarterly or half year flip throughs of my B5 project planner, and that just did not happen. So I'll be doing a full year flip through of that planner, next year, hopefully January 2026 if I'm lucky. This is the little note card that comes with it. Also so gorgeous. And then the tabs, and then the monthly stickers, which again, if you see my project set up, you see how I use this monthly sticker with like the washi strip sticker for the monthly and the weekly sections. And then this is a little monthly freebie that they include. And I use this in a special section of my B5 project planner as well, if you watch the setup video. So you get all those number stickers, and then, like I said, the days of the week and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I had for this evening. I see it's pretty quiet in the notes section, and I know some folks that said they were coming tonight aren't here, so I haven't been live in a while, and I don't want to sit here and just talk to myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. So anyway, that's all I had, so hopefully y'all enjoyed that, and the next time I will do a live will probably be next Tuesday for the Simply Gilded Live D-Stash, which I've already mentioned, and I have a post on it. I'm rescheduling it, but the post has all the information except for the updated date if y'all want to check that out. So anyway, hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for coming, and talk to y'all later. Bye.